Welcome, viewers. Welcome back. Safeguard your valuable data and protect your digital fortress with our industry leading cloud computing best practices. This is the video number 5. We posted prior videos in the Cloud Security Essentials. If you haven't watched, I give these videos link in the description. Please watch it. Today on this presentation, we are talking about security assessments and data encryption on the best practices of cloud security. Our comprehensive security assessments ensures bulletproof protection against ever-evolving threats, identifying vulnerabilities before they become breaches. With robust data encryption, we guarantee your sensitive information remains unpenetrable to unauthorized access. The proven track record and expertise in cloud security set our company apart as the trusted partner for organizations serious about data protection. Let's join this presentation, and you certainly deserves nothing less than the best. Regular security assessments. Regular security assessments are an integral part of maintaining a strong security posture in cloud computing environments. These assessments help identify vulnerabilities, gaps, and risks could impact the security of cloud systems and data. Here are the list of assessments. Let's walk through each and every one in detail. Vulnerability assessments. Conduct a regular vulnerability assessments to identify potential security weakness in the cloud infrastructures, applications, and systems. This involves using automated tools and manual techniques to scan for known vulnerabilities, misconfigurations, and an outdated software version. Vulnerability assessments help prioritize and address security vulnerabilities before they become an issue and can be exploited by the attackers. Penetration testing. Perform periodic penetration testing, also known as ethical hacking, to simulate real world attacks and identify potential security weakness in cloud environments. Penetration testers attempt to exploit vulnerabilities in a controlled manner to assess the effectiveness of security controls and determine the impact of successful attacks. This helps identify any critical vulnerabilities that may not have been identified through regular vulnerability assessment exercises. Third one in our list is compliance audit. Conduct a regular compliance audits to ensure adherence to applicable industry regulations, standard protection standards, and internal security policies. Compliance audit assess the organization's cloud environment against specific security controls, encryption requirements, access and access controls, and data protection measures. These audits help identify any non-compliance issue and ensure the organization meets the necessary security and privacy requirements. Configuration audits. Perform configuration audits to validate that the cloud resources are properly configured according to the industry best practices and standards. Configuration audits assess the cloud provider's configuration, network settings, access control, and encryption settings to identify any misconfigurations or deviations from the security guidelines. Incident response exercise. Regularly conduct incident response exercises and tabletop simulations to assess the effectiveness of the organization's incident response plan. These exercises involve simulated security incidents, allowing the organization to test its incident response procedure, coordination among teams, communication channels, and decision making processes. This helps identify areas of improvements and enhancements the organization's preparedness to respond to and recover from the security incidents in the future. Cloud security or cloud provider security assessments evaluate the security practices and capabilities of cloud service providers through vendor security assessments. This involves reviewing the provider's security policies, procedures, data central controls, encryption mechanism, incident response capabilities, and compliance certifications. Assessments help ensure that the cloud provider meets the organization's security requirements and provides a secure infrastructure for hosting sensitive data and applications. Continuous monitoring and logging. Implement continuous monitoring and logging mechanisms in the cloud environment to collect and analyze security events, logs, and system activities. This includes monitoring network traffic, user activities, access logs, system logs, and security events. Continuous monitoring provides real-time visibility into the cloud environment and enables timely detection and response to security incidents. Risk assessments. Conduct regular risk assessments to identify and assess potential risk and their impact on the cloud environment. Risk assessments involve evaluating the likelihood and potential impact of various threats and vulnerabilities, taking into account the sensitivity of the data, criticality of the systems, and potential business impact. This helps prioritize security efforts and allocate resources effectively to mitigate the highest risk. The third party audits. Engage independent third-party auditors to perform security audits and assessment of the cloud environment. RCTECH solution is one of the independent auditors who go continuously to different organizations to perform the independent audit. These auditors bring a fresh perspective and expertise to identify potential security gaps and provide recommendations for the improvement. Third-party audits provide an objective valuation of the organization's security controls and help validate the effectiveness of security measures implemented in the cloud. The fourth one in our list is data encryption. We have seen a very comprehensive data encryption methodology in the earlier video. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Otherwise, I will walk through the simple steps involved in the data encryption process. Data encryption comes with several different plans. If you look at the data protection, the protection of data is of utmost importance in the cloud. Organizations must ensure that their data is encrypted both in transit and at rest. The first one in our list is symmetric encryption model. The symmetric encryption, also known as secret key encryption, uses a single key for both encryption and decryption. This key is shared between the sender and the recipient. Asymmetric encryption. Asymmetric encryption, also known as public key encryption, employs a pair of keys, a public key and a private key. The public key is used for encryption while the private key is used for decryption. With this approach, anyone can encrypt data using recipient's public key, but only the recipient with the private key can decrypt it. Asymmetric encryption provides a secure method for key exchange and is widely used for secure communication in the cloud channel. Hash functions are the only one-way encryption techniques that produce a fixed size output known as hash value or message digest. Hash functions are commonly used to verify data integrity and ensure that the transmitted or stored data has not been tampered. TLS or Transport Layer Security and SSL, Secure Socket Layers. TLS and SSL are cryptographic protocols that provide secure communication over the internet. They use a combination of symmetric and asymmetric encryption techniques to establish a secure and encrypted connection between the client and the server. TLS and SSL are commonly used in cloud computing to secure data transmission between the users and cloud services. Homomorphic encryption is an advanced encryption technique that allows computations to be performed on encrypted data without decrypting it. Key management is crucial for maintaining the security of encrypted data. It involves securely generating, storing, distributing, and revoking the encryption keys. Various techniques such as key wrapping, key rotation, key escrow are employed to manage encryption keys effectively. Bring your own key, BYOK. Bring your own key is a cloud security model that allows organizations to generate and manage their encryption keys. With BYOK, organizations can maintain control over their encryption keys, ensuring that the cloud provider cannot access their data without the organization's authorization. The final one in our list is transport data encryption, TDE. Transport data encryption is a technique that encrypts data at rest in the database or storage system without requiring changes to the application. TDE automatically encrypts the data and decrypts it when accessed by authorized users or applications. It provides an additional layer of security for sensitive data stored in the cloud. It is important to note that the encryption alone is not sufficient to ensure complete security in your cloud. Proper key management, access control, other security measures should be implemented to create a comprehensive security framework. By leveraging these encryption types and techniques, organizations can enhance the confidentiality, integrity, and privacy of their data in cloud computing environment, mitigating the risk associated with the unauthorized access and data breaches. I hope this overview of data encryption types and techniques in the cloud was very insightful. If you do have more questions about cloud security, especially on the security assessment and data encryption, we have done tons of private audit to different organizations. Reach out to us at 1855 Cloud 340B or email at contact us at rctech.org. See you soon. If you like this video, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Thank you very much.